Yeah, here we go. So, someone's just come along. This is Musashi. She says, Captain. Yes, what is it? What now, Musashi? More good news, I suppose? And this is pretty cool, because you just don't ever really see this. This is quite easy to miss dialogue, actually. Sir, the enemy, we've received word of a massive battalion of reinforcements through those accursed rifts. Okay, so the rifts are still going. Where are they headed, Musashi? And this conversation, I think, changes slightly depending on which mini-mission's available. This is the last day, and we're at the right moment for actually the final one where they attack here. That's the problem, Captain. Their numbers are too great to confront. They are headed straight for the monastery, and we haven't the resources to stop them. I'm actually really worried about this. I know earlier in the episode I was going on about how hard that cave bit might have been, and it ended up really easy. This is very difficult stuff. Okay, then we'll fight from here, right by the Emperor's side. This is our last stand. Muster every villager, farmer, commoner, mercenary, and henchman you can find. We cannot fail. Yes, Captain. Alright. I think that's it by the bear. Yes, okay, Jorah. Right, I think we're ready. Oh, no. Canthans, guests from afar, students of the monastery, and able-bodied heroes for hire. All of you, listen to me. Well, are we still a student? I guess kind of we are. We're not really a guest here, are we? Our enemy approaches with a mighty army. One we cannot defeat without your assistance. Now is the time to stand up and fight for your homeland, your countrymen and your freedom. Those willing to take up arms and head to the front line should see me for orders. May the Emperor's blessings be upon you. Okay, so we can complete this quest. Hopefully complete the quest. You'll see I'm using different skills. I think I'll probably do a bit better in the team if we're using a spirit spam build. So let's go for it. Captain Rio. Greetings, I'm Captain Ryu of the Imperial Guard, appointed to this post by the Emperor himself. I hope you're enjoying yourself at the Dragon Festival, wink. I'm assessing the current threat level of the violent encounters occurring across Xingji Island. Alright, let's do it. So, how can I help the Emperor? We're in serious trouble, Tom. Our foes have pushed through our defences and have nearly reached the monastery. This is our final line of defence, our last stand. We cannot allow the monastery to fall. Will you join us and fight for the Emperor? Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. So, Xingji Monastery, the mission. Okay, so what we've got here is actually quite a difficult mission. So, we've got 2 people with Signet of Spirits, right? And there's going to be 4 Chaos Rifts that we need to close. If I press L, simultaneously close the open rifts in Xingji Monastery. 0 of 4 remaining. And now they open up very quickly. So you need to split up, basically, with your team. And spread everyone out. So you've got these guys here, these Torment Claw actors. Of course, we're all very familiar with those in Nightfall. And they've got these awesome hats. Just look at that hat. It's brilliant, isn't it? And yeah, these pinwheels which represent the rifts, which are just... Oh my god, I'm almost dead. No, no, move, move, move. Move. Oh no, that was a terrible beginning. Oh dear. Okay, well, that's because the Torment Claw hit me. Let's see what Jorah is doing. Yes, thank you very much. My bad. Yeah, okay, cool. So what we're going to do is split up. Hopefully this will work. I've got no idea if it works. So you can see how difficult it actually is. As we stand near these Chaos Rifts. Oh god, that one's charging. We need to close them all down, so we're going to have our team split up. I'm going to be looking at a rift. We've not really organised this very well, but hopefully this will work. I'm going to be trying to close a rift. Jorah is going to be trying to close a rift, or Mike's going to be trying to close a rift, and so is, come on spirits, help me, save me, save me, save me, save me, save me, save me. There we go. Oh fucking hell, and another one already. Not good. And we're going to try and close them all at the same time. And then hopefully... There's 4 rifts though. And we can only split into 3 teams. So what we're going to do is try and then charge the last rift as quickly as we possibly can. So my one's almost closed. You can see Jorah and company over there. They've already closed one actually. So one's been captured. This one's neutral. It will be neutral till I've charged it up. I've never actually completed this, by the way, guys. Ever. Today's the first day I've actually tried it. And I know it's very hard. Like I said, all of these missions, they're really designed for very organised groups. What I'm doing here as well wasn't something, a build that was viable back when these missions were first released. So I have no idea how people did it. But yeah. We must save Xingji Monastery. So there we go. My rift's nearly closed. It's almost closed. There we go. So 2 or 4 rifts closed. That one's going to open again pretty quickly, I can tell. So what I'm going to do is try and lay some more spirits around. Let's come over here. Okay, so another Torment Claw. Hopefully these spirits can help fight these actors over here. So there we go. They just closed. There we go. So that's 2 open. That's 3 closed. Now it's just this one here to close. Come on. Hopefully we can do this. I'm really excited if we can do this. But I bet that one there opens again. I bet it does before we have time. There we go. Jorah's here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I can just tell it's going to open. I really can. Oh, this guy's... Get off my arse. Leave me alone. Run over. Come on, guys. We can do it. Come on. Oh, we're so close. Here we go. Charge down. Charge it down. Charge it down. I'll summon some spirits. Oh, another actor. Move. A Wrathful Storm. One thing that's quite interesting in these mini missions, there used to be like Driders. No, they reopened. Fuck. Okay, I'll keep doing this one. They're going to go and try and close that again. There used to be Driders here, Torchweb Drivers and Terrorweb Driders. That doesn't actually happen anymore, so there's no actors to replace those. Okay, brilliant. Alright, this one's shut. Now just this one. I bet that one that I originally opened is going to freaking close again now. So while they're doing that, I'm going to actually come over here and lay some spirits down. I know these ones are already here, but hopefully they won't die. Oh god, I hope we can do this. Are they going to close it in time? It's very difficult. It might not look that difficult, but they do open very quickly. If you can't split up, see, look, this one's reopened. Oh, no, no, it's not. That one's neutral. Come on, Jorah, you can do it. You can do it. See, the thing is, even if this one reopens now... There we go. Yes, we did it. 404 rifts closed. Fantastic. Great. Your team was victorious. Wow. And you get 100 victory tokens, or it used to be 100 Jadewind orbs. Thank you very much. That was good. All right. Yes, catch breath. Yeah, so you get 100 tokens, which is pretty good. You can see that didn't take us that long to do, but you do need the coordination to be able to finish it off. So there's lots of little missions like that. One of them's actually quite interesting. Do you remember in the Domain of Anguish, there wasn't just the Fury, who we'll be seeing soon. There was also the Darkness. One of the missions, the Darkness starts attacking you, if you remember the Greater Darkness and so on. So yeah, I mean, generally, I've left this video very late, so you might not have time to do it this year. But next year, when this comes around, if you guys are interested, there's lots of the little mini missions. They're very fun, generally. If you're looking for content that you haven't usually played, I definitely recommend them. Okay, so that's another facet of the festival. The last thing is every 2 hours on the final day, Emperor Kisu will come to trigger off the final celebrations. So I'll cut it until he's come here, and I'll see you guys in a sec. So yeah. Okay, so as before, waiting around, you eventually get a message saying the Emperor will be arriving at Xingji Monastery for the Dragon Festival celebration in 5 minutes. After 5 minutes has passed, people start talking. So Imperial Guard Hanso says, "Citizens of Cantha, your attention please. We are here today to commemorate the victory of great heroes over the forces of darkness. This festival shall henceforth be a celebration honouring the fall of Abaddon and the rise of Cormyr, the goddess of truth. Please join with me today to honour both our own great heritage of triumph over adversity, as well as the triumph of the world's heroes, many of whom are with us here today, over nightfall. Cantha has a rich history of overcoming adversity," says Emperor Kisu, "and I am proud to know many Canthan heroes who toiled with our Sunspear allies to thwart this most recent peril. I only wish I was here under better circumstances, but the attacks from the unknown origin on our land have cast a dark shadow over our holiday. Despite the perils that have befallen us these last days, we can proudly claim we are winning the battle against this nebulous foe." Okay, so Emperor Kisu will be coming over here. Cantha has a rich history of overcoming adversity. Once more we are united against our enemies, a mighty dragon empire that cannot be overturned. 200 years ago, my ancestor, Emperor Hanjai, gazed upon a fractured Cantha on the verge of collapse. Here he is, sorry. I was looking at the Boardwalk Games guy. He prayed to the ancients for guidance, to seek a way to reunite his people and restore glory to our troubled lands. Can we speak to him? What does he say? The Dragon Empire burns as a guiding light for the rest of the world to follow. That's a pretty cool line. I quite like that. His prayers were answered in the form of a mighty celestial dragon that swooped from the heavens and assured him Cantha would rise once more. The inspired Emperor Hanjai poured every ounce of his blood, sweat and tears into achieving that goal by bringing together our lands, making them safe, and restoring leadership. That story about the dragon swooping down could have something to do with the name of the festival, actually. In honour of the celestial dragon that guided him, Hanjai restored the lands of the Dragon Empire. We celebrate this day as a reminder of the Emperor's guide and protector, as well as our newest protector, she who guided the world from darkness back into light, Cormyr, the goddess of truth. I bequeath a gift to each one of you who has helped protect the Empire from all enemies who seek to destroy us. As protectors of the Empire, you honour the dragon spirit. Those who have gathered 250 victory tokens, I give you a mask, commemorating our victory over the demons. Wear it proudly, in honour of the Empire and its legacy. I ask you to bow your heads in respect as we pray for the blessings of the Celestial Dragon and Cormyr. So you type slash head and you can bow. I don't know if you actually have to do that to get the mask. Celestial Dragon, figurehead of our great empire, benevolent constellation that watches over us, guides us and protects us. We beseech you. Cast your blessings once again upon Canthan lands as you did for the Emperor Hanjai 200 years ago, and may Cormyr, goddess of truth, bathe this land in light of truth for all eternity. It's really vague about what this dragon is. The dragon and Cormyr have heard the call of the people. Give thanks for the blessings they spread among us. I think I might have just got a hat. When he mentioned the 250 tokens, yes, it trades automatically your hat, so you can change it and actually get a festival mask, which I'll show you guys now. There we go. So you get a different mask every year. It's pretty cool. And now we're on with the reenactment of our previous triumphs over the demonic forces of darkness. Behold, the treacherous creatures have returned. So this guy's wearing another hat from another year. I'm not sure if that's a Dragon Festival hat. I think it is. Yeah. Do not allow these overacting demons to steal the gifts of the Celestial Dragon. Stop them. Okay, so the first year, the Emperor came here and everything was going well, and he came in for the big ending finale, and suddenly demons attacked, and this awesome mini game happened. So you're in the outpost, right? Collect the celestial charges and deliver them to the Imperial sorcerers before the invading creatures do. And loads of grasp appeared out of nowhere trying to steal the celestial charges, and you got to play a mini game where you had to run around and collect the charges. The problem is that when you're holding a charge, can you see this grasp of insanity here? If you pick one up, they'll get you and they'll kill you. I mean, look, this guy's actually dead in an outpost. How crazy is that? And then you have to respawn and try again. Every time they get you, the enemies get a score. So they've killed us 8 times, and we've only got 7 of the charges so far. So I'm looking for a charge. Okay, so here's a charge. You want to grab it. Now the guys are going to be chasing me. They're going to kill me. I can tell they're going to kill me. And you need to run to these people here, the Imperial Sorcerers. Shit! And you give it. And he says, well done. Quickly, Tom. Gather more charges and bring them to me. And this is the way the minigame works, and by the end of the 15 minutes, you just best hope that the humans have got more score than the enemies. It's quite funny, actually. I've never seen the humans do so bad. Sometimes you do amazing, like the district does absolutely incredible. If you lose, everybody in the outpost dies. It's pretty cool, but it's very rare to see because people rarely lose. I'd like to be able to film it for you guys, but this only happens every so often, and the chances of me actually being able to see it are quite slim, sadly. But yeah, it's just a pretty fun little game. Resistance only prolongs your agony. So, I was trying to be clever there. So when they get near you, you should try and drop the charge, and then they won't be able to blow you up. But yeah, this doesn't actually count to your survival title, by the way, if anybody's going for that. It's just generally a very fun thing, very unique thing that you don't really see in explorable areas that often. And yeah, well, I guess I'll... How long before I resurrect, actually? It's taking ages, isn't it? So you can see we're already screwing with them right now. A lot of people just kind of stand around and don't do anything, which is a shame. Wow, that took ages to resurrect. But okay, I'm back up at the fountain here. Let's look for more charges. So yeah, this was very fun. Don't forget, when this first came out, there weren't many festivals, and to this day, it still remains one of the most unique kind of experiences. See, this guy's just kind of sat here. Some people really don't care. It remains one of the most unique experiences in the game. So, I mean, I always have a lot of fun every year playing around with this. And yeah, there are rewards that you can get as well. But yeah, so I'll cut it, guys, until the 15 minutes is up, and we'll see how my team's done. Okay, so just 2 minutes left, pretty much. And yeah, as you can see, we've got almost triple their score. So yeah, it's very rare to lose on this mission. But this is really it, guys. This is the last kind of mini-game-ish thing. I'm going to die by that thing, aren't I? He didn't see me. I've died countless times here. Like, look at this guy. He died right at the end. It's so scary when that happens. It's pretty fun. I think it goes on a bit too long. 15 minutes is quite... Shit. Is that a thing behind me? Is that a thing? No. Okay, I'm okay. Whew. Yeah, I think it goes on a little bit too long, maybe. It loses its fun after a while. But I guess they keep it going for new players who have just kind of come into the district. But yeah, you can see I'm just running backwards and forwards here, getting loads of them. I think the most I've ever seen was about 500. I think that's what I've seen. I could be wrong, but I think that's the highest I've ever seen. So yeah, I mean, I've been doing this quite a few years now, so it's all pretty old by now. But there's a guy there. Yeah, you can't get me. No, no, no. What? Moron. Moron. Okay, so the other thing, obviously, that I missed is the Emperor talks to us as we go through this minigame. So he says, do not allow these overacting demons to steal the gifts of the celestial dragons. Stop them. Continue gathering the celestial charges. We must not allow them to fall into ill hands. Creatures of chaos, the Dragon Empire has overcome greater evils than you. We shall we shall send you back to the cursed lands from whence you came. All this about the dragon, I mean, I opened this episode talking about maybe the name of the festival. Maybe the Dragon Festival is named after this so-called dragon that came down to that other emperor. Who knows? I think that's quite an interesting idea. The Celestials in Cantha, if you've seen like my Factions Let's Play or you've played the game, you'll know they're very ambiguous about the Celestials and sort of the star signs and stuff that kind of are all over Cantha. It's very odd. I really don't know very much about it. Maybe it's not got something to do with the Elder Dragons. I'd like to think it would, though, because it would be a nice reason to come back here in Guild Wars 2. But anyway, there we go. Time remaining. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And the Canthans have won. So, flee, shadow minions. This is a battle we cannot win, says the Fury. So the Fury was actually orchestrating this attack. The Fury who we killed in the Foundry of Failed Creations. And yeah, he runs off. So Emperor Kisu says, we have recovered the lion's share of the celestial charges. Victory is ours. And yeah. Pretty good. That's pretty much the end of the Dragon Festival. I think Emperor Kisu has a few things to say before he leaves. He says the Dragon Empire has once more proven victorious over those who dare oppose it. Cantha endures. Cantha was going through really hard times, what with this attack and the plague when this first happened. Sorcerers, on this holiday, I think it fitting we celebrate victory as our ancestors have. And I mean, the plague is even years after Eye of the North, I think 2 years later when Winds of Change starts. That's actually, the plague is still sort of affecting that area, because that seems to be what we're going to do at the start of Winds of Change. Anyway, he says, sorcerers, provide us with the show of lights fitting for such an occasion. And they set off loads of fireworks. Speaking of Winds of Change, I mean, we're in Cantha. Oh, hold on, I'll mention it in a minute. Canthans, young, old, male and female, let us dance, drink and celebrate the victories of the past. Reenacted this day on our most memorable of holidays. Well, they've only got 2 as far as we can see. Only 2 that the players get to celebrate. What else do you have to say, Kisu? I love Kisu's like dress. He's pretty badass. Kisu? No? Do you want to mention anything? Alright, I think he's done. I think he does leave. I think he's got a speech saying that he's got to go. But yeah. Oh, that's ages later. Yeah, so what happens now is we walk around. When the festival first came out, at this point, depending on how well the players did in that minigame, presents would start dropping around on the floor. When these festivals first came out, they added these sweets, like sweets that you could eat in outposts, and they'd give you a speed boost. And they were originally used because all these presents would appear on the floor, and players could run around nabbing the presents and eating the sweets to make them move faster. And it was really fun. I really enjoyed it, but obviously a lot of people started bitching about it because some people who didn't know sort of where the presents were spawning were getting them stolen by other players, and it was essentially a competition to see who could get the most amount of presents, right? And I thought it was quite fun. It was always interesting to have that kind of friendly competition with everyone else running around grabbing the presents as fast as you could. But obviously there was a lot of bitching, and they've actually changed it now, and now presents just get dumped straight into your inventory. So as you can see here, I've got 14 festival prizes, and these will slowly go up the longer we wait in the district. Eventually they'll stop going, and then Emperor Kisu is going to say, alright, I'll see you guys later, and he leaves. And then that, guys, is the end of the festival. These prizes you can open up and get various things, like sometimes money, which is pretty good. Rice bean cakes. So like these rice bean cakes, you eat it and you get a sugar rush, and it lets you move quickly. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you guys didn't know that this festival was going on, I know these videos are coming out very late. If you didn't know it was going on, in the week after the festival's over, there will actually be a guy who you can trade victory tokens for a mask at, so you don't have to wait for the Emperor. So if you do want one, that you still have a chance to get it. Yeah, back to Winds of Change. I know I mention Winds of Change all the time and say it's coming soon. I know, but John Stummy said that he wanted to put it out before his wedding, which is on the 9th of this month, which means we could be seeing Winds of Change going live next week. When it does go live, I will be doing a video to let everyone know. But yeah, watch out for that. So that was this bonus episode. Obviously, it's going to have to be split in 2 or maybe even 3. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Yeah, I don't quite know what to think of the dragon really here. The Dragon Empire. There's not much really else to show you in Cantha. I think I've shown you all of the content here. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you next time when we finish looking at Zoe and the Norn tournament. So I will see you later.